All right, cool. So I should be able to see a chat over here. So if anything comes in, all right, good deal. All right, good to see all y'all in here today. Karen, good to see you. Haven't seen you in a bit. Kathy, long time no see. Pam, long time no see. Y'all get out there and enjoy the weather. Okay, so latest and greatest with what we got with colds and flus. And I have a concept I'll be covering today I call immune system vitality. And it's really solid, all right? Now, I got the question not too long ago. And by the way, if you can't hear me, just say something in the chat because I can see that over here. I think the mic's going okay. Someone asked me not too long ago, like, where do I get my information for this stuff? Because if you just Google any health topic, but just say, for instance, colds and flus, you're going to get so much ridiculous information. It's crazy. There was one post that was like 29 things to do to boost your immune system, to prevent colds and flus. And I'm just like going through this list of stuff. And the practicality of some of these things it's just not there, right? It's good intention stuff. There's a million resources and blog posts about what to do, but what we want is something that works and practical. So every week I get a summary email of scientific literature based on some topics that I'm interested in. This time of year, I'm always looking at colds and flus and immune system type stuff. So I cross-reference that with the World Health Organization, the CDC, and then I call them my holistic health hotshots. So people like Chris Krester, Peter Tia, who else do I? Mark Hyman, Mark Sisson, and I have a few others in there. And so I try to compile what I feel like is the most useful, reasonable information that's consistent across all those different realms. And then also I have, like 10 years of tinkering with this stuff and working with people. So I have like a clinical experience that I bring to the table. Okay, so it's really, really solid stuff. And just like everything else, we want to simplify things. We want something that's easy, that's doable, that's livable, and that makes sense, right? We don't want a list of 30 different things that we have to do because no one's going to do that. All right, so there's a secret. Me and Pam were talking about it this morning. There's a secret to having a good immune system and not getting sick, or minimizing your getting sick and the duration that you're getting sick. And here it is. The key to not getting sick during flu season is to be healthy all year long. That is it. There is no silver bullet. There is no amount of vitamin C or essential oils that you can take and out of nowhere you're going to be immune to getting sick. You have to focus on being healthy all year long, and that basically means addressing the foundations that we live and preach every day, especially the real food and the sleep component, and I'd probably throw in there the mindfulness to mitigate stress. But those are things that we should be honing in on and dialing in all year long. And if we're doing that, then we should have a very strong immune system. And it doesn't mean that we're not going to get sick. It just means that we shouldn't get sick as often and we shouldn't get hit as hard with it. Okay. So most of us come to this with one of three goals, if not all of them or multiple here. We want fat loss, we want performance, we want overall health. And then when it comes to this whole colds and flus and immune system, we want to not get sick, or when we get sick, we want to suffer less, and we don't want to be sick for very long. And that's the ultimate goal. Now, there are some things that we can do, which is basically understanding how the immune system works at a very high level, the nutrients that need to be nutrient sufficient, and how long it takes to become nutrient sufficient, and then the toxins that can impact nutrient sufficiency because of the lack of gut integrity or gut permeability. And then the important role of sleep and rest. We'll talk a little bit about supplements and some essential oil stuff. All right. So you're going to walk away with some really useful information. Some of this is just going to be confirmation of stuff that we know we need to do anyway. All right.